Guys, it's Erica. So today I want to show you how to blend on a budget. I started learning how to contour when I was in high school, and now as a college student, I still have the same struggle, and that is trying to afford makeup. So before I could afford these beautiful cream contour palettes that I saw the YouTubers using, I had to figure out a way that I could contour my face without breaking the budget. So this is what I figured out. So all you need is your color foundation, your everyday foundation, you already have it. Most people also have like a summer foundation. It's usually like one or two shades darker than your normal. And then if you want to go super highlight, you can get a foundation that's lighter than you. For me, I have a very hard time finding something that's lighter than my pasty skin. The only one that I found is Kat Von D's Lock It Tattoo Foundation in shade L42. I have to search for this. It's not even sold in some Sephora's. It's horrible to find, but it is lighter than my face. So I love this. And then you're going to pick up a package of these little blenders, makeup sponges. And then I get a translucent powder. That way I don't have to spend extra money on getting the right shades, the light, the dark, the medium. No, just translucent, put it over everything. I'll set it for the day, and then a little blending brush. If you want, you can even use your, you can pat this, the powder on with this, and that's all you need. A lot of times stores will have like buy one get one free for like foundations, or not buy one get one free, but buy one get one 50% off. So that will help you, and you don't have to really break the budget to get this look. So right now I have my shade 105 in CoverGirl's Clean Normal Skin. I have that all over my face. That's my everyday color. And then I'm going to go through with a little bit of Kat Von D's Lock It. Just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. And I'm going to map out where I want to highlight. Just patting it on really messily. And then I do under here, I really brighten and whiten it there. Can go back and grab a little bit more because I like to cake it on a little bit. And then I just go through and pat that in real nice to create that highlight all over my face. Every face shape is different, so what I use and what I highlight might not be where you want to highlight, but this is what works for my face. Sometimes you got to play around a little bit, see what works best for you. I've been doing this for a couple years, so I find this is where I need it, but everybody's different. When you pick a highlight, you don't want to go too light because you can look pretty ashen. I only go like a shade or two lighter. That way you don't get that deathly pale look. A little bit right on the cupid's bow there. I know beauty blenders can be expensive, but they are really nice. They really do give you an even coverage. It is a little bit harder when you use these sponges, but it's definitely manageable. It just takes a little while. Alright, so next I'm going to grab my shade that's like just a couple lighter. It's 125 in Buff Beige. I'm going to put a little bit of that on my hand. Or a lot if it decides to all just shoot out at you. And then I'm going to use the thicker part of the sponge because it's a little bit easier to manage to get in the creases there. And I'm going to contour with that. I'm just going to do thin lines. You can always go back and thicken it up if you want. Once again, you're going to want to push on your face, and like I naturally dip down so I can see exactly where I need to put it. But if you push on your face, you can feel the dips where it needs to go. And then I'm going to do along the sides of my nose. and my hairline goes pretty far back, so I like to contour that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use that side that I used the lighter color on. I'm gonna use that to buff it out. I go to the nose first because it can get a little bit, the color can start getting darker since it's just the products like building up on the side. So I don't want my nose to be too dark, so I do the nose first. I don't mind my contour, my cheeks being a little bit heavier, so I'll do those last. So just lightly pat out that line and go back through the top, blend it out into the white. Lightly pat, don't drag it because then you get streaks, but if you just pat it out, the sponge will pick up the product and place it elsewhere, and you get a nice seamless blend, no streaks, no unwantedness. And I'll bring this up. You can always dab a little bit extra on there. Use that extra product that's still left on the brush from earlier, on the sponge from earlier. See, look at that. I am lifted on this side. The difference is palpable. As always, blend until your arm falls off, as Jeffree Star says. It's really important when you're using this technique that you do blend until your arm falls off because it is a little bit harder to get those seamless lines because of the fact that you're not using a beauty blender. You can always go back through with the highlight if you want to touch up some areas, if you want to get a cleaner line down here. As always, my light is very harsh, so it's showing every single imperfection. But I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I like it very much. And so then, when I'm done with that, I just take my translucent powder, put a little on my brush, tap off the excess, and I go over everything. This is great for people who don't necessarily know if they like contouring. They don't know that they want to invest their money. You could always borrow a friend's shade, you know, if your friend's a little bit tanner or a little bit paler. You could be like, hey, can I have like a little dot of that? And try it at home. And if you really like the contouring, then maybe you can go out and buy it. That will work better for you because let's be honest, makeup is expensive. So hopefully this blending on a budget helps you figure out if you like to contour. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gents. You Makeup Madness people make me so happy every day. I hope you have a great day today. Bye.